Welcome to this session, Transforming Classrooms into Centers of Excellence through Technology. I believe that the peers and eminent speakers who had delivered their lecture before me have provided a complete idea about the artificial intelligence and digital tools that are used in enhancing and empowering the teaching and learning process. Myself, Dr.M.S.Sureshkumar, delivering this. To start with, I generally start with a divine couplet or Tirukural, which is in Tamil. It is called as Kedil Vilichelvam Kalvi Orvarku Madalla Matravayavai. As compared to any wealth, education is the only wealth which is uncomparable. And one more verse from Yajurveda, Vidya Amritam Sumrite. So there is, through education, one can attain immortality. With this, I move to the presentation part. Once upon a time, there was a Gurukul system, present day classroom, both are shown. Okay. Future, how the classroom is going to be, it is shown in different forms, whatever it may be, depending upon the investment of the institutions, the classroom is going to vary. And in case the 3D explanations can have the different type of interactions from the students. As I said, as technology moves from 5th generation or 6th generation or 7th generation and so on, these interactions may change. Now the question is how we are going to decide and design the future classroom. What are the components? How it is going to enhance the teaching and learning process? Will it be a teaching more or make them to learn? There are two different terminologies which I used to discuss with my students and colleagues. There is a teaching mode and helping them to learn. If you plan to make them learn, then what is the methodology is available? Now, the basic component for the future demands is what we have to choose. Now, presently, curriculum-driven network is followed. Now, we have to shift our phase into the network-driven curriculum. Network-driven curriculum. So this is the curriculum aspect, which I am not going to elaborate. Then the process synchronization. One is the resource integration, and the other one is the transformation of classrooms. Transformation of classrooms in terms of using digital tools, various IT and IT-enabled services has been already discussed. So I will be concentrating on the resource integration part, where some few resources are there, which has to be discussed today. What I feel important, which is going to be forming as the essential bridge for the transformation of technology or integration of technology in teaching and learning. Once again, most of the questions have been addressed by the peers who delivered their lecture in their previous session. Now what we are going to see is this resource integration part. In this part, I am going to discuss about the virtual lab, iSTEM or Indian Science, Technology, Engineering Mapping Services, and the National Knowledge Network. How it is going to transform the classroom into the centers of excellence through the connectivity. Now, we can move to the further part. Indian Science and Technology Engineering Facilities Map. Before that, instead of discussing the theoretical aspects of the virtual laboratory, I request our organizers to run the virtual lab link, which I have sent to them. Organizers, please, can you play that YouTube link? First and second link, which has been a presentation. Okay, when virtual labs link is prepared, two videos will be there. One is the virtual lab experiment of determination of hardness of water, and the other one is automobile related. That is called as remote services. Virtual lab is that individual with our devices such as mobile, Android mobile, smart mobile, and iPad or laptop or any desktop, we can access the lab and we can run the experiments in the virtual mode. and the other one is the remote lab. We can participate in the X problem. Okay. In the first video, we will be seeing about small experimentation of the virtual lab. In the second video, we will be seeing the remote operation of the virtual lab. Meanwhile, once that video is stabilized or available for the view, we will move to the other area of this lecture, that is ISTEM or Indian Science, Technology and Engineering Facilities Map. Okay. This is the one of the transformative idea from the government of India. The aim is linking researchers and resources through ISTEM. This has the three mottos: Make in India, Digital India, Stand Up India. Main idea is government of India is funding various projects to several institutions. This is the standardization. This is the determination of hardness in water. We don't have to bother whether we are having a strong background in chemistry or not. This is just a small experiment for determining the hardness of the water. First, in this, there are two steps are there. One is the standardization of EDTA solution. Just observe the things where we can see. Just click the arrow, madam. Please click the arrow, and or the funnel. Yes. Now transferring solution into the burette. Please click the stopper. Yes, madam. Yeah, click. Transfer the solution. Yeah, once again, click the hand. Now click the stopper. It will close. Now next step will come. Remove the funnel. Next step, madam. Next, the arrow is there. Yes, madam. Yeah. Now it is click that bulb. Yes. It will collect CaCO3 solution. The calculated quantity is collected in the pipette. And now, yes, madam, you click the hand, it will be transferred to the conical flask. You can click the bulb, madam, in the hand. Yes, madam. Thanks a lot. Yes, one more time, click the arrow. See, now it is the explanation is given. Click OK. Yeah. Now, press the heat pipette. It will check the ammonia buffer solution. Transfer that solution. Yes, madam. Close the lid. Transfer the solution. Yes. Now click that arrow. Yes, madam. Drop down menu. Yes, madam. Please. Yeah, to maintain the constant pH. Yes. Once again, click, madam. Yeah, now it is the indicator. Upon addition of the indicator, we have seen the pink color. That is, pink color is obtained. Now the titration started. Initial burette reading is 0. Now the titration is started. We can notice the color change in the conical flask. Yeah, now we have got 10.1 as the burette reading. Now the formula. Yes, we have to feed the value. We need no need to check. Yes, madam. This is the method. We don't have to. This is the next iteration is also is in the similar fashion. Whatever the experiment. This is one of the experiment. One of the dimension of the virtual laboratory. A lot of experiments are there, starting from biology to the chemical engineering, even for the computer science and even aerospace. Mathematics is also there. So instead of elaborating the virtual lab theoretical part, what I thought was
Welcome to the Integrated Automotive Engineering Lab, where the focus is on developing
Yes, madam.
cross-domain expertise on
Thank you.
automotive and automotive electronics engineering. The lab is equipped with automotive test equipment, such as the chassis and engine dyno, which along with the smoke analyzer, replicates the quintessential automotive OEM test facility. With the live test vehicles, electronic throttle and automatic gearbox test rigs, students can calibrate engines, design control strategies and validate them. The lab has facilities to conduct experiments on powertrain, advanced driver assist systems, vehicle dynamics, electric and autonomous driving, and virtual HIL testing. This pretty much covers every system of an automobile. The IoT-enabled test rigs allow the students to operate the lab from remote locations while viewing the equipment using multiple cameras. The lab is open 24/7, 365 days a year. The Integrated Automotive Engineering Lab is one more attempt by the Work Integrated Learning Program division of BITS Palani to bring the campus learning experience to working professionals while trying to maintain their work-life learning balance.
For your patient perusal. Thanks a lot. First video was about the virtual lab experiment. That is, we can train anyone who is aware about the basic operations of the computer to understand the scientific principles through an experiment. Second experiment is remote experiment, that is 24/7, 365 days to any students who is associated with that particular institution can do that experiment in a virtual mode and can get the values. See, now we think that our classrooms are connected with the basic internet facilities with the right connectivity, and if we are doing the virtual lab experiment, now we are going to take the project at some remote location at IIT Guwahati. Then we can understand as well as appreciate the virtual connectivity and the progress of the vibrant progress of the research in this. Next slide, please, madam. These ISTEM have connected 30,000 plus equipments and 700 plus instruments across the country. This enhances the proper and complete utilization of the equipment and generates incomes to the institute, and also creates and provides employment through the operator training undertaken by ISTEM. This not only speed up the research activities. Once upon a time, when I was starting my research career, this connectivity was not there. That is around in 2001 or 2002, I think. There were facilities were scattered. I used to travel along with carrying my samples to across some facilities in between Chennai and Pune or Mumbai, and I have to get the appointment. I have to wait, and I have to depend on the scholars to provide my sample. After that, they will submit under their lab, and I have to, means there is no fast money transfer mechanism also. So you think that in my MPhil research, I made 13 or 14 set of characterization samples, but when I have to submit my MPhil thesis, I received only 9. So I have to cut short my last 30 or 35 pages in the thesis. There is no other option was there. So this has been erased by the ISTEM. This is the thing I wanted to know, that by connecting with this, the classroom can be transformed into the center of excellence. Next slide, please, madam. See, not only that, they are allowing free software training, that is COMSOL software, which is an advanced physics software which allows materials modeling, process flow modeling, other biological protein related experiments, then MATLAB, LabVIEW, and other facilities. Only thing is that you need to create, our students have to create an account. Most of the time what happens is that a small group of students or a particular institute is harnessing the total benefit of this, when until or unless it is discussed, popularized in this type of program, it is not at all bothered or taken care. So what happens is that each and everyone thinks that this is far from the reach. Now this generation is blessed. The main advantage and disadvantage of this generation is that, our generation Z, or what we call the advanced generation, is that without mobile, they never live. So we have to we have to be inclusive. That is, we have to provide ample opportunities to learn through the mobile, so that we can slowly enhance the learning process towards a betterment, because we cannot separate a mobile. For example, if you collect all the mobile students from the students in a evening and give them 4 or 5 days holiday with full attendance, mostly at the third or fourth day, they will develop a lot of stresses without checking their mobile. Internet connectivity is not there. They become very much destabilized. They will start fighting with us. We have not done this experiment because we don't want to take a risk of this, because without their mobile, they don't want to live. And somehow, whether knowing or unknowingly, this small device has become the integral part of our human body. We cannot separate now. Whether we like or not, we have the habit of uh, unlocking our mobile and checking messages. Whatever, we are not working for even 24 hours a day, but we have the habit of checking our mobile here every now and then. Next slide, please, madam. Yes, now this is the main part, because this national knowledge network is extending connectivity without charges to various institutions across the country. This is a project aimed to establish strong and robust network with a strong and reliable connectivity. This is a state-of-art pan-India network, which is a revolutionary step towards creating a knowledge society. This is capable of providing secure, reliable connectivity between universities, research institutions, libraries, laboratories, healthcare, and agricultural institutions across the country. Next slide, please. This is how it is connected. We are not going to into the deeper details how it is getting connected and all. It is not at all our business, but it is one facility is available free of charge, where all the participants have to get connected with their institutes through this national knowledge network and be a part of this knowledge revolution. The main idea is to share this, because with a single fully equipped digital classroom with AI tools as a part, or without a AI tool also, we can connect with the virtual lab, remote lab, iSTEM to access the facility before we move into the lab, and we can plan other research work. And then the final thing is the national knowledge network. Next slide, please, madam. Now, frontier research areas and innovations have shifted towards a multidisciplinary approach. Now, nobody can claim that I'm doing in this particular area, because physics has some application in biological aspect. Biology has its own information technology applications, and there is a mandatory need for collaboration. Communication and computational power plays a vital role in addressing the research issues. For this flow of information, knowledge cannot be centralized. It has to be accessible with a hassle-free system. To achieve these requirements, NKN becomes essential through, and our connectivity with NKN is become compulsory, not even mandatory. Through NKN network, critical issues of access and new paradigm of collaboration is possible, feasible, and achievable. Next slide, please. The background I want to tell that. The major objective is to join the global way of collaboration. It is not only connecting with India, but also it is a co-creation which is moving faster and higher rate. In March 2020, the Cabinet Infrastructure Committee approved this with the budget allocation of 5,990 crores, where National Informatics Center is the project managers. At present, 1,790 institutions are connected. Remember, we have almost around 50,000 institutions providing engineering degree, where resources, wherever, whatever. Now you think the dimension about that. That is 50,000 institutions across India, engineering education institutions are there. They have invested a lot of money in terms of creating infrastructure, specialized laboratories, etc., etc., etc. Now, without the connectivity, what is happening when they move one subject or one curriculum towards next curriculum or any other changes in the curriculum, those equipments are unattended. So now you can see that how much this is the 50,000 is a rough figure of the engineering institutions alone, which includes deemed university, autonomous colleges, affiliated colleges, government institutions. I have not taken care about the others, like that arts and science colleges, medical institution, specialized research lab. When we keep on adding all these things, it may reach up to a lakh or more than that also. Think of an environment that where all the institutions of India are connected today. This FTP will be reflecting each and every corners of India. That is whether it is Kashmir or Kanyakumari or even at Rameshwaram's last end or at the Ladakh region, Leh region, where the last mile connectivity is there. It is the one of the flagship idea of the government of India, apart from the other personal views of the government. So